cousin. I'm from California. Speak a little southern, so keep 'em out a dozen. Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Talk to me wild like they ain't tired of me.
With a winter chill gripping much of the nation, no such worries today here in the Sunshine State and Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. The punter Logan Cook set to start the proceedings, and we are underway here in Jacksonville. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Don't jump, ready? 11, 19 wins, 19 wins.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields escaping the pressure right. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game. But in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. This defense for the Jags, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 5. To throw is Fields. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 5. You look at this Jaguar defense. They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
And all the way in, touchdown, New York. Breece Hall with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Jets will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Nick Folk for the point after. He's got it, and the Jets lead at 7-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here we go.
And they'll start on the ground, ETN. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
5-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down at the 25-yard line.
This 2nd and 4.
Hey, go. Hey, Ginger.
Another toe-free TM.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. Now Lawrence. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
It'll be a 41-yard punt, give them 5 on the return.
And the Jets will take over.
At their own 34-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here. And that's caught inside the 35. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 35.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. A shotgun snap. Fields under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So a nice bounce back there defensively after giving up the big play.
Yeah, you can either get down on yourself or you can get motivated. And that time, they dropped him for a loss. So I would say that they got motivated and made the play.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And tough sled. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. So on comes the field goal unit for the Jets. Here's Nick Folk. From the right hash, this from 53. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Second and 10.
Chris, 23. Hey, tomato. Think right.
Now Lawrence to throw. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Quinnen Williams able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Ginger, touch.
Now Lawrence. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage here on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. This is brought in at the 21. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Off play action, Fields. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Trayvon Walker. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now it's Fields. Now loose football. The ball comes out, and the Jags grab it. Well, they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
All the practice, all the training, all the meetings. In this situation, I know exactly what quarterbacks are taught. Take care of the football. That's job one, paramount. Because you cough it up here, you might be giving up 6 points real easy.
Tip of the cap to the defense, though, forcing the fumble.
Think right. 11. Here we go.
Following the fumble recovery, Lawrence. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The pickup goes for 13 and sets them up 1st and goal.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick first down.
Red on red.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Hey. Still.
They'll run with Etienne. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's Jermaine Johnson stopping that play before it begins, dropping it for a loss.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, so go. Go.
Here's Lawrence. And he's got it. It's Thomas for Jacksonville touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Keneduagu now out of his end zone. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Second and a couple. Ball again. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. From the gun, here's Fields. That is caught. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down. Here's Fields. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Mason Taylor, 58 yards. And the Jets have taken the lead. Now Folk for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Quinnen Williams, so hard to block, and he shows it that time, making the tackle for loss.
All right, let's go.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch. They go down as a gain of 6. 3rd and 7 now.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely to pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Rip, 23. Hey, so go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Well, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Play action. It's Fields. Steps away. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Give him 9 on the scramble there, and it'll leave him with a second and just a couple of inches.
The 24-yard line.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
9 yards. First down, 2 yards.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Don't jump. Ready?
Now a carry for Allen. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That really sets him back. A loss of 6. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 2nd and 16. Back to throw. Fields. They'll get that one to Taylor complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Folks' kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where...
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Jags are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights. And it leads down to a field goal at 17-14. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Out of the gun, Fields. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So touchdowns on their first 2 drives, but looking like that won't be the case here.
Yeah, it looks like someone put their dukes up a little bit, doesn't it? Maybe decided to finally make a stand because those first 2 drives, they got run over. Now, finally, got their feet under them, got a little bit of balance. They're getting off the field.
43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. Here's Lawrence to throw. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go. Hey, Kim. Tomato.
Lawrence. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Soko, what? 11, Agate. Think right. Think right, open. 11.
Lawrence will throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Hey, center. Back. Go, let's go. 13, Luke.
Again, it's Lawrence. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. First half as he gets it away. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Fields. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Paul want to give up the middle. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Jags grab it. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? Out all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter. Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
On play action, Fields. He'll buy some time right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. Trayvon Walker able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
331. Yep. Out, let's go.
They'll give to Hall. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And the Jags grab it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
Easy, route. Hey, Soko, come on. Big 13 heavy.
Now ETN to start the drive. And he stopped immediately there. The tackle by Quincy Williams.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 11, add it. Think right. There we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. But the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Quentin Williams picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And nowhere to hide on that play.
No, there was not, because every exit door, that was surrounded. And I think that was supposed to be a bootleg, but he had no chance to get outside the pocket and try to make a play.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Flacco looking for his first toss. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now a 3rd and 6.
Hey, tomato. Done.
From midfield now, Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 28. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. Jermaine Johnson there to bring him down.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Rip, 11, add it. Hey, go.
Now Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now Lawrence to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt.
And his kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Red on red.
Now Lawrence. Screenplay. Here's ETN. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A good convergence there defensively. Only a yard, and it's second down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. ETN up the middle. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Flacco off play action. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this 3rd quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you noted, back-to-back interceptions thrown.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Going right back to Wilson. And he is going to lose yardage here. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Here we go.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. 319, Jets nut. Go.
Now it's Fields. That ball caught by the rookie from Georgia. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. 3rd and 7 now.
Picked up on the play. And it's 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To the air again, Fields. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Going to be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 19-yard line.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We money more Power Rangers.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth-quarter lead.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out.
Hey, go. Hey, stand attack. Here we go.
It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Here's Logan Cook now. Standing right on his own 5-yard line. It's a 40-yard punt, but they lose yardage on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 36-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
Now, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
A handoff for Hall. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
Here we go. Green light. Extend. Right.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Here's the Jets punter now as he's on to kick it away. they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. That flag, that'll push him back 5. Here's the Jets punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. Returnable here for Davis. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Hey, let's go. Hey, go. Think right.
Throwing to start the drive. Lawrence. He's going deep for Brown. And got his man complete.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And, in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of. Trying to engineer a fourth-quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Hey, Lion. 13 loop. Done. It's done. 30 left. 11. Hey, I'm gun. Think right, open. Go, let's go. Go.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Touchdown! Brian Thomas, 41 yards. And the Jaguars have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more out there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. An important extra point up and through, and that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And the good kick pays off as he's only able to get this out past the 10-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Fields. Well, he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Eric Armstead Armstead in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Here's second down.
Don't jump. Ready? 319, just what?
All eyes on Fields. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Back to throw, Fields. And this one is incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now as to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now. They snap it to Fields. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And my goodness, that means this next drive will begin 4 yards from the end zone already. It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Etienne will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on fourth down, and now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the fourth quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the first down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
This is first and 10. Here's Fields. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Here's first down. Here's Fields. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Taylor being chased out left. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10.
Mustang 19, Deputy Timberwolf.
Now Taylor. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, man, that is just a flat miss. He's in the pocket. The protection holds up. He sees his man come free, but maybe he just gets a little excited about the prospect of a long touchdown.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. And they will take a knee here. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So for the Jags, they get back to 500 now as the win moves them to 7-7. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Jets, their slim playoff hopes are gone now as they fall to 5-9. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.